Bullet Msomi.
Yes, and this is the title that was held by Gary Ballard for 2 years, but he's now a resident in the United States. So the Natal Commission declared the title vacant, and that's why we have this championship fight this afternoon.
Yebo zethameli zethu kanti ke usemi ngomumo laphana osiphathele umcimbi uRonnie Meyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come now to the main preliminary bout of the afternoon, which is one of 10 rounds and is for the light heavyweight championship of Natal, of which the title is vacant. And it is between, in this corner, weighing in at 78.6 kilograms, the Mweli Black Bullet Msomi. His opponent in this corner, weighing in at 78.56 kilograms, Paul Kruger. The referee for this bout is Mr. Clive Jackson, and the judges, Mrs. Middendorp, Nuswa, and Viren. The timekeeper, Mr. Trevor Smith.
Well, if this fight lives up to all the others that we've seen this afternoon, we're in for a very entertaining fight. It's been great action here at the Village Green. Once again, the Natal Commission has, together with the International Boxing Promotion outfit, put up a tremendous bill.
Yes, they have. And of course, it's pretty much a case of proof of the pudding for Paul Kruger, because in his last fight, if I'm not mistaken, Sam, he challenged for the Natal title and was stopped by Theo Ngema.
Yebo si asiqala ukubona uPaul Kruger la sagcina ukumbona eshawala phana yebo elwala phana Theo Ngema impi eyinzima kakhulu nesinda kakhulu asazi ke ukuthi namhlanje uzosiphatha kanjani.
This is for the vacant Natal light heavyweight title. The Black Bullet getting off to a good start here, opening round, and puts in a tremendous left to the midriff that sends Paul Kruger to the canvas. He's signaling to his corner. He's saying that there's something wrong. He's not too keen to go on. He shook his head at his corner twice. He's certainly in a lot of pain.
Yebo uthakasakulu ukuqhubeka laphana uPaul Kruger. First round. 55 seconds. What a surprise. It's all over.
Well, Sam, as you probably recall, there were similar circumstances in the fight for the Natal middleweight title between Theo Ngema and Paul Kruger. It was body shots that dropped him, and he claimed that he had an asthma attack and couldn't get up. Well, I don't know what he's going to say this afternoon, but you can't pull that trick twice.
When referee Jackson stopped the bout in 55 seconds of round number 1, the new light heavyweight champion of Natal, Black Bullet Msomi.
So Black Bullet Msomi becomes the light heavyweight champion of Natal. And if we see some replay from that in just a moment or two, we'll see that a tremendous lift when he had chased his man around the ring. Kruger went down, he signaled to his corner bird, he signaled to them twice. They told him to get up. He didn't want to really go on. But here we see it now.
Well,
boom! Here it is.
Yeah, those body shots are what did the damage. But this is almost a replay of what happened a few months ago when Kruger challenged for the Natal middleweight title. And I think the Natal Boxing Commission are going to have a very close look at this thing.
Yes, he had a very heavy fight with Theo Ngema. In the early rounds, Paul Kruger was doing very well, and we kept on saying that Ngema was a durable fighter.
Well, here we can see Black Bullet getting the punches in. Two of them went into the middle. This is at the end, though, when the referee Jackson stopped the fight, 55 seconds. Here we see it again. This is after he had signaled to his corner that he didn't really want to go on. Try to get the elbows in there, but there we see the right hand catches the elbow, but this one, boom, gets in there once again, and there he goes.
Well, Msomi obviously knew of what happened in the fight with Ngema, because you can see he's directing his attack to the body rather than the head. And I think that's very good tactics on his part. And he's certainly aptly nicknamed Black Bullet because he really fires those shots, doesn't he?
Right, so then, well, Paul Kruger then, the fight ending for him in a rather controversial manner. And Bert, what's the update on that?
Well, according to Morris Owen, the chairman of the KwaZulu-Natal Boxing Commission, they withheld the purse money of Kruger, and he's under suspension until such time as there's a full investigation into this fight.
Sam, this happened once before, didn't it?
lokho kwenza ukuthi kubone abanye abashayisibhakela ukuthi imali iyasetshenzelwa ayitholakali kalula.
Well, we certainly hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the boxing here this afternoon. The rain is lashing down, the wind's picked up. We're just about to get out of here and have a cup of coffee. And let's hand you back now to Abe, Metzeleng and Vuyo in the studio in Johannesburg.
Well, thank you to Brian and the lads down in Durban. A rather disappointing fight that was.
That's why they withheld his purse, because I mean it didn't work. You don't get paid if you don't work.
Well, you expect that from international fighters with dubious qualifications, but from a fighter based at home, you expect a bit more.
Absolutely. I mean, if you saw what Sugar Boy did yesterday, I mean, he earned his salary, and that's why he's today the world.
It was very important
champion.
here to even the score as well.